A very good morning to all the students of class 8. My name is Prerna and I'm your English teacher. And today from your English book Skyline, we are going to be reading chapter number 12. And this chapter tells you about a good habit that all of you need to inculcate in your life if you truly want to be successful. So let us see what this habit is that is going to help us to be successful. This is chapter number 12 and the name of the chapter is time management. So let us start reading this chapter. Have you ever heard of Mother Teresa? She sacrificed all personal comforts to take up the task of uplifting the downtrodden. That is, the people who were undergoing a lot of sufferings. A host of public-spirited men and women today are making good use of their time and energy, while most of us sit firmly in our armchairs watching TV programs. Injustice, starvation, and corruption in high places have not the slightest effect on us. Remember the words of Robert F. Kennedy, who once said, "Few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events." So how beautifully Mr. Kennedy has pointed out that each of us can create a difference in the world. Time and tide wait for no man and for no woman either. Time, the most precious things, once wasted is lost forever. There are some pursuits, that is activities, that are not only time killers but also harmful. Kitty parties while away the hours and a catty party where women usually tear the reputations of others to pieces is harmful. A lady with gambling in her blood wastes both her time and money in such places. There are many who have sleeping as their chief pastime or watching TV, the idiot box, no matter the program is good or hopeless. What may be the root cause of ladies not even attempting to do something worthwhile? First, we tend to choose the easier option. For instance, I'm a great reader. I find it easier to read while others have taken the time to write. So someone likes to read in their free time, someone likes to write. I have a whole string of excuses why I don't write: a full-time job, a family, and so on. But the fact is that writing involves the difficult jobs of thinking, putting those thoughts down on paper logically, and then correcting and rewriting. So I choose to escape and avoid writing. The second thing is lack of confidence. Shake off your negative outlook. Shake off means just get rid of it. Make a conscious and determined effort to think, write, and act in a positive way. Remember, the mighty ocean is made up of countless drops of water, each contributing its little bit. There are several ways of spending our time fruitfully. In today's world, the frontiers of knowledge are ever widening. We can very well read about all different religions, culture, and people. That will make us all more tolerant. That is, we'll be able to accept people who people with diversities, people who probably are not of the same culture, of the same religion, or of the same country. So we'll be able to accept those people because we would have read about them. Besides learning for its own sake give us pleasure and confidence. There's no happiness in inactivity and gossiping. So the second last line of the paragraph, wherein he says learning for its own sake gives us pleasure and confidence. Now imagine you're sitting in a group and someone is talking about a particular tribe in Africa. Now people are discussing all about that tribe, their culture, and their food habits, and you're just sitting blank. Why? Because you have no idea what this discussion is all about. But look at the other situation, that you also contribute to that discussion. Why? Because you developed a habit of reading in your free time, and you were also able to give your input. Won't you feel confident? Of course you would. So that is why they say that you should read whatever you can, as per maybe your liking, or maybe, you know, if you see. And I think the best source through which you can get a lot of knowledge, so maybe you can read, why we say that you should read storybooks. Two main reasons. One, of course, it helps you build up your vocabulary. Second, your imagination also develops. You become more creative. Maybe you realize it a little later, but you know, those people who are in a habit of reading, they are very creative, because whatever is written in the story, they can imagine all that very easily. Taking interest in creative hobbies like painting and gardening is also worthwhile. So if you have the habit of gardening, what are you doing? You're contributing to nature. Pursuing a hobby is an exciting way to self-development. Then yoga, brisk walking, or playing games like tennis or badminton are some of the ways to keep oneself healthy and fit. So it's not necessary you only have to do a particular task. You can also contribute towards your physical health. And sports is something which will not only enhance your physical health, but your mental health too. It is good to take time off to relax in this competitive world. Taking life easy at once in a way is all right, but relaxing should not be the be all and the end all of our lives. That is, it should not be the only purpose. You come back from school, oh, I'm so tired, let me sleep. Then you go for your tuitions, or maybe then you do a self-study. After that, you again go off to sleep. I'm so tired. So what are you doing? You know, even if you do something constructive, let's say 10 minutes a day, you will see a change in your own life. You will see a change in your personality. There are endless opportunities for spending our time fruitfully. Choose the one according to your taste, leisure, and purse. That is according to your pocket. Not that you know that it's going to be a little difficult to afford this particular hobby, and you say, no, I want to go only for this hobby. All right. And there's something that I always tell my students. So I am in a habit of write. I like to write. Of course, I like to read, but more than that, I like to write. And I also have this hobby, I would say, of writing quotations. So I make quotations on my own. So one of the quotations that I made, and I personally really liked it, and there were others also who appreciated it. It says, it goes like this: respect time so that time also respects you. Think about it. Thank you so much.